Camping from northeastern Ohio. I'm at Round Up Lake Campground in Mantua, Ohio, probably about 40 minutes south of Cleveland. And I'm here with the Trailerites, a vintage camping group based in Ohio, and we're hosting our annual vintage camper and car show. It will be a bit of a bittersweet event. We are honoring a late member of our tribe, Patrick Skiver, and he passed away suddenly a few months ago. This event is in his memory, and I think this is going to be a special one. There's so much to see here, and we're going to have our special guests again coming in from the great indoors with Ed and Michelle. They're going to join us. We'll probably do a separate video of where we're going to eat at, so you definitely need to watch that. I'll show some tidbits. I bet you Ed will probably have a full-length video and give his full review of the tasty bites that we're going to enjoy. So come along with me for the adventure today. Jason, you're sporting some really cool attire there today.
Yep.
You don't have anything to say about it?
It was a gift for you.
It was. A few days ago, we came up here early for the camper show, and he gave me a Christmas present. It was tickets to see AC/DC, their final stop in Cleveland, Ohio. I will insert clips of that in our experience. You know, it was fantastic. Out there, it's got to be good if we're out in the rain. What do you think? Let me show you what we see in front of us. They say Cleveland rocks, and it's going to rock tonight. We're heading to Huntington Bank Field to see AC/DC. Okay, apparently we're really wicked here because we're getting preached at as we go into the AC/DC concert. Naughty, naughty.
Love your neighbor as you love yourself. It is the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. Lord, rebuke you in Jesus' name, your flattering dead carcass.
Yeah, he told us we're really wicked for going to AC/DC. Oh well. Okay, we finally made it to our seat at the AC/DC concert. What day is today? May
27?
Yeah, 27, 2025. It's AC/DC's last stop on their North America tour, so we're really excited to be here. I asked Jason for Christmas present. I wanted experiences, so that's what he got me. This is my Christmas present. Thank you.
Yep.
It should be fine. I may not be able to show much, but I'll show a few clips. Let's take a look at what the stadium looks like. You got to see the amount of people here already. Wow. Obviously there's nobody sitting there. Nobody's sitting there behind the stage, but we got a fantastic view. And yeah, it's filling up in here. Look at the floor. Wow. We'll start off with Site N11, home of the 1968 Yellowstone, my pride and joy. Okay, we're gonna go over here to my neighbors. Oh, they're not here yet. Jason, you're gonna have to help me. What year is this Ford? 59?
59 Ford F100.
Ah, you can see it's a Ford F100. Tony has worked on this with a lot of love, care, and attention. It's fantastic, isn't it? And they own a Sarah Scotty camper. Look at this red beauty. What year is your Corvette?
65.
65. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wow, you guys are dressed the part. Good morning.
It's cold.
It is. What is the high today? 50?
50?
It's already reached the high.
Yay! Okay. Well, we had a lovely tour of Michelle Shasta at the Hootenanny, didn't we? Yeah.
Now it's not Halloweened up if you want
Okay,
to
let's
see it in its natural state.
let's take a look. Wow. Oh my heavens. Isn't this fantastic? I love the theming. Super cute, guys. Look at this. And there's my wind hair. Hey. All right, Gina's going to give me a tour. Gina, what year is your camper?
1967
Okay.
Avion.
Avion.
28 foot. Heaters on inside.
Oh, yay. Oh my, the Atomic Kitty. I love it.
So I made all the curtains.
Oh, I believe it. Oh, I feel so good in here.
I
And
know.
jackknife couch?
Yep. So
Oh,
we can have company if need be.
that's fantastic. Wow. Any of Dan's creations in here?
Yes.
Okay.
So those two cats down
Yeah.
there were the whole inspiration of the camper because he painted those at the Ruckus one time.
Dan is an artist, by the way, a fantastic artist. Where did he start his painting?
Bought him pinstriping kit probably, it's been maybe 15 years ago.
Really? Just that short time? You're kidding. I had no idea. And I think we've known you guys almost 10 years now through
Yep.
these rallies.
Yep.
I
We
had no
started
idea.
with,
Look at this Chanel.
Kiki's. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Kiki's?
Kiki's. Yeah.
first.
Gosh, I miss those rallies too. But this is fantastic.
We
Oh,
did
here's the bathroom. Look at that.
We had to take the tub out because the floor was so rotten. So we had
Okay.
to start with the whole floor
Okay.
out. And then we just built new bathroom countertops and put new kitchen countertops. I redid all the woodwork.
Oh,
They
yes.
put all new plumbing and all new electrical and everything's all safe now.
I've never heard of this. A View Magic?
A View Magic. It's the little magic chef guy.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It sure is. Look at that emblem there. That's familiar. Oh, and I like the tie-in with the red. Yeah, the red and kind of like aqua.
Because you know, little Lucy, everything was pink and
It
turquoise.
sure was.
So I had to get away from the pink and turquoise. Of course, I couldn't get away completely with the turquoise.
No, not at
But,
all. This is stunning.
I think somebody from here gave me that
Okay.
magnet from.
Aw. And where did you get these ones? These are
I
cute.
don't
They
even
look
remember.
vintage.
Yeah, I think somebody's making them with a what do you
Oh,
call
3D
those?
printer.
3D printer.
Oh, 3D printers are amazing
Yeah.
too. Well, thank you for the tour. I appreciate
Sure.
it. Oh, do you guys have any memories that you'd like to share of Patrick?
Well, this little truck down here,
Yeah?
every rally he would take that and replace it with a box that he made to look like that.
Oh.
Cardboard box shaped like a truck.
Something else. So he wanted that, but I wouldn't give it up. So,
Oh, now you have to name it Patrick.
I know.
You do.
you know, it will just be always a truck and not
It sure will.
an Amazon box.
We should put Patrick on the door like the driver's.
Oh, I think so. That would be lovely. That's
And
really
I,
nice.
He and I shared the toys.
You
So
did.
we did all the little. I'm gonna miss him for the toy shows that we had.
I
But
know.
I have all my campers and everything ready to come for this year.
I have mine in my camper. I had it ready for the Halloween and then we didn't have that. And I'm like, and I was going through my camper and I found it. And I'm like, well, I'm going to save it for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a haunted RV.
There you go. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing your memories. I appreciate it. And yeah, we have new memories to make as a group.
Right.
We sure do. Okay, I'm going to go
Thanks,
on with the
Bye.
tour. Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it. Renee, tell me about your labor of love here. When did you start this project?
Well, according to Facebook, 4 years ago.
No, it really has been 4 years.
Because your memory on Facebook 4 years ago, and there was a picture of this with the whole front end off of it, the engine out of it, just these two little rails sticking out the front.
Oh my. Let's get a closer look. Oh, you have a vehicle repair manual in here from 1959. Wow, okay. Still in progress,
Not
but
sure about the great stuff foam spray. I was just talking about it.
well,
That's not what a car typically
it's
would
beautiful.
No.
And Tony was telling me, how many vans do you think you've owned in your adult lifetime?
Probably in the neighborhood of 10.
10, yeah. Beautiful
Been driving
vans.
a van since I was 16 years old. So.
He showed me some pictures of those amazing vans. Oh,
But,
what was your favorite, do you think?
I'd say that last one I showed you, the 76.
Oh, that one, the
was
blue
cool.
one. That was a nice Ford. Yep.
Yeah, I should have never sold that one. I kicked myself in the ass.
It happens. It's okay. Jason, I wish we got your Ford Falcon out of the impound lot. I regret that.
The floor pans are coming completely out.
Yeah,
of
it was like a friend.
body frame.
It was like a Fred Flintstone car. I'll insert a picture of Jason hopping out of it. He was late to our wedding, and he drove that thing down. It's a neat picture.
My first 18.
Your first van?
First van, 64 Ford Econoline, flat nose. Graduated from school, and my uncle said, come on out to Arizona, we could get you a job. So I drove it to Arizona.
You seriously did. Did you stay overnight in it along the way?
I spent 3 months out there on the
Oh,
Navajo reservation.
Oh, that's incredible.
Didn't get a job, but
But hey, it's experience, right?
yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing, Tony.
Yeah.
Cadillac. Wow. I don't see the owner, so we'll have to get some info later. We're just at the beginning of the car show, and it is really, really cold, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, hopefully we will get some tours of these fine campers and buses. Wow. So I'm here with Lynn and Ray, and I forget what year is your Sarascati?
It's a 73 Highlander.
73 Highlander. It is really nice, and it's decked out in the 70s. Look at the colors here. So, and then you guys also have a 78 Chevy Silverado. So,
Yep, Suburban.
oh, Suburban. What in the world am I thinking? My dad has a Silverado. So, yeah, it is a Suburban, definitely. It's got those nice double doors in the back. So, I've been going around and asking my fellow campers if they have a favorite memory they'd like to share of our Trailerite friend, Patrick.
Probably the last time we ever saw Patrick, he was being quintessential Patrick. He ran over, as much as he ran, to our campers. We were leaving the Hootenanny and says, here. And he hands us a 4-pack of LED light switch lights and says, here, this will solve your camper problems you talked about around the campfire as we were leaving.
Sure.
And Patrick, it did solve the problems in the camper, so thank you.
That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Ray, do you have anything?
He almost got you to buy a Corvair.
He was just shy of sending me a few pictures of it.
Oh,
I would have bought it,
there
but
we go.
fortunately didn't happen.
I know. That's all right. We're definitely going to remember him well, and it is definitely a profound loss for our group, but I'm glad that we're still, we're going to continue the tradition of getting together, making new friends, and more memories. So thank you both. I appreciate it. Tour, yay!
I'll come with you.
All right.
Dog out here.
Okay, sure. Oh, I already love what I see here. Route 66 Drive-In.
Get the doggy out.
Yeah.
The dogs are like, nuh-uh, I'm not having any of it. Marilyn won't come out of their camper.
Oh, well, she's smart. It's cold. No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Oh, hi. Oh, I seen you.
You're so
Floyd.
sweet.
I didn't know you. Floyd
That's
lived
Floyd.
here.
Is that like
Yeah.
Pink Floyd?
Well, no,
Floyd the barber?
She actually named him Floyd after.
Pretty boy Floyd. That's what she told me. Yeah.
Pretty
Pretty
boy
boy
Floyd.
Floyd.
He was a lot
pretty
cuter when he was a pup.
Oh, he's cool. He's handsome.
He's 6 years old now.
Is he? Oh, he's
Sure.
All right. All right, Jim, I'm going to follow you up the bus steps.
It's too damn cold, and we couldn't get our heaters.
Yeah.
I've been dying to see
I
this
am
thing.
too. Look at the upholstery. Well, thank you. And I'm doing a video. I have a YouTube channel. So I did a video of this event last year, and I'm going to do a big video
I saw
this
you
year.
walking around
Yeah.
So I
Oh, my
bid on one of
heavens.
these one time on the internet, and I got my bid, but I didn't meet the reserve.
The upholstery.
My
Oh,
husband's like,
how
"Thank God."
nice.
Because it was like in Maryland or something.
This was a Ken. I've had a stroke. Give me a minute.
Oh, it's okay.
Continental
Okay.
coach.
Wow.
when it was built by Flexible in Loudonville, Ohio, and it was 30 passenger. It was ordered with, which was unusual, a bathroom and central air conditioning as a bus.
Wow.
And then when they retired it, somebody spent a lot of money converting it over. Didn't look exactly like it does now. There was a counter here, and the table wasn't here, and this wasn't here. And so we belong to the Flexible Owners Association, and so we bought it off of a member. He was getting too old and sick to keep the old girl going because it takes a lot of work. And so when we got it, we started remodeling. Now, the people we bought it off of, he put this in. He did a lot of work. I'm going to squeeze by you just a minute.
Okay.
He invented this table.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's on a slide.
It sits 4.
Oh, my gosh.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
Everybody likes my table. I love my table.
I don't blame you. I like it too.
That's cool.
And I like
And
the
then when
ledge on
folds
it
in, You got
too.
lots of room here.
yeah.
You do.
You can get into the bottom storage. I have. Some guy was in here yesterday, said, you got more storage in your bus than I have in my house.
Well,
wow.
The other side of this thing is
Look at this
It is,
little one
yeah.
up here,
Yeah,
even.
there's here. This is my pull-out pantry.
Sometimes. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that I don't even have one of those in my house. Yeah,
I
don't know.
And then I have all this storage up here and down here.
Wow.
Wow, 3-burner range. Your microwave. Nice size
This
fridge.
is a conventional microwave.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bake in it.
Yeah, household size electric refrigerator.
Wow.
The reason there's electric in a refrigerator in here is they had a propane, and if you look at the back end of this bus, the back window's all cracked. The camper behind them caught fire because of a propane refrigerator, and to break these windows takes a lot of heat, and it cracked the back window in this. So
That's scary.
The owner, Frank, went home and tore the refrigerator out and put an electric one in. He said, the only thing propane in here is our 2 heaters and the stove.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Once you can, once you get camped out, the refrigerator's on all the time.
Yes.
So
Ours is electric. We put electric.
Oh,
on our
electric is
camper.
great.
I
The only
switched
thing
to
of it is,
electric.
when you're going down the road, then it's not
Yeah.
good.
I usually try to just wait to go grocery shopping when we're at our destination. And sometimes I find a really neat, grocery store anyway, so
And
it works
usually we
out.
don't go too far.
Oh, yeah,
with the
yeah,
vintage
that's
in
true.
and out,
Well,
so.
we
exactly.
do coolers. We
Okay.
fill things in coolers
Yeah.
with cold packs and one with ice.
Yeah.
And then once we get there, we usually our disadvantage is our coach does not sit on either. We're not married, and we live in separate housing, and this does not sit at either place. It's in a storage unit.
Oh, okay.
So we're disadvantaged. So we've got to pack everything in our vehicles.
Oh, that's true. And take it
to
over and then
cool-
unpack it.
Unpack it again and put it in.
Yeah.
And then
I understand.
leave.
I like this though.
Yeah, the
We just-
French tin ceiling.
Last year, he put the new carpet in. God, it was tin till they reach up and touch it. It's plastic.
Is it really?
great for
No
a
way.
Well, yeah,
It bends easy.
it bends easy. It's not gonna rust,
Yeah. It's nice.
and it contours to the curves. So
The AC work pretty good in here as well?
Oh,
For you
yeah.
guys? Good.
Yeah.
Do you have more than one?
yeah, but
Okay.
we can't run them both at the same time.
Okay.
This year, his expensive project was we got the constant hot water heater.
Yes.
I love
on demand.
that.
Good.
And he put me a new spigot in because the
Nice.
old one leaked. And then he run new plumbing from outside to here because we had PVC pipe and a big hot water reserve and a hot water tank underneath. And they leaked like a sieve. So he replaced all the plumbing. Cost him a lot of money.
Yeah, we changed everything. New floor, new
Oh, yeah.
plumbing, new
Yeah.
electric, new
What
everything.
sort of campgrounds do you take this
Well,
to?
he's still working, so we don't get to camp
Oh, as
very
much.
often.
Yeah.
And earlier when we first bought it, he was trying to take care of his mom and work and manage one camping thing a year. So
Yeah.
this is
Well,
this is our side hallway, which most of the buses have the ditch down the middle.
Okay.
This is our privacy door for the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
You know, out of the way.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is my bathroom. I got a large bathroom if you're talking about motor homes.
Wow. Oh my
look at your
gosh.
bed.
I was expecting the bedroom to be here. This is, wow, this is a
gotta
lot
keep moving.
bigger. Oh my gosh.
Here, I'll turn on the
Oh my
light for you.
heavens, look at this.
There's a curb
Toilet,
there.
sink,
There's a step.
stand-up
That's why I'm turning
shower.
on the light.
Got a
You can
cabinet.
step up now.
Okay. That's what I want on my next camper is I want at least a queen that I can walk all the way around. 'Cause
Yes.
I can't make the beds unless I
Oh,
can
yeah.
walk all the way around.
It's hard to
This
do
is
that.
one of the reason he said, we looked at another one. I said, nope, I can't walk around the bed.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
I
all I'm
have,
gonna
yeah.
I have a lot of arthritis and I
too.
can't wrestle the mattress. I said, unless you're making the bed, you're going to get me one that I can walk around.
Yeah, my husband and I started sleeping separately. I break down the dinette because I was tired of him getting up, and he always liked sleeping by the window, and he'd push me out, and I don't do well being woken up in the middle of the night
Yeah.
to have to get out to let him out. It's
Right.
frustrating.
Beside you is a closet.
Okay.
This has a rod for hangers. This has a sweeper in it.
Neat.
As a matter of fact, this coach has 3 sweepers in it.
Wow.
A battery operated one for when I don't have electricity, a little electric one here, and there used to be carpet on all of the ceilings. Well, I'm asthmatic and I can't clean it enough not to be able to breathe good. So she had a canister that's underneath the mattress.
Oh, I was wondering if this lifted up.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it lift
hydraulic.
up? Okay,
way,
yeah.
So it stays, is it like hydraulic so it stays up?
No. There's 6 drawers underneath the bed, 2 at this end, 2 at that end, and all the headboard is storage.
Nice.
That's great. Wow.
Nice.
And I'll tell you, this, next year, this carpet's going out, the ceiling's going out, and this, I hate to part with anything in here because this was very expensively done.
Yeah,
This
you can
was
tell.
all custom. If you really look at it and know
Yeah.
anything about sewing, this was all custom.
Oh, I believe
And
it.
the wallpaper, I found it one time on the internet, and it was in the late 70s, early 80s. It was $100 a roll.
Oh my
What
gosh,
year is
that's
this?
insane.
This is a 60.
A 60. Okay.
60 flexible.
$100 a roll. I mean, with inflation, that's like a couple hundred. That's way more.
That's about $500 a roll
That's what I
now.
thought. Yeah.
Because it's got the border in it, and I can't replace this wallpaper, but I'm going to replace it with something else that goes with the Valances because I'm not parting with the Valances.
Are you going to continue the Route 66 theme all throughout?
Oh
or-
yeah,
Yeah.
we were just talking about that for the bathroom. I suggested this once before,
Yeah.
and in here he's got like we'll say it's probably a low estimate, 20 Route 66 license plates. So we're going to take this off
Yeah.
and run them across here and across the top of there, and we're going to put something here.
That
So
was
this
great.
kind of goes with your punch tin ceiling out there,
Yes.
but it's white. I like that.
Yeah. It makes it a little brighter in
Yeah,
here.
and the tile look, makes it look like you're in the house.
Yeah, and this isn't real tile.
Right. It's not
I'm a tile person. If you look at our steps going out of the bus, they're real ceramic tile. But to add ceramic tile onto your floor in these buses, too heavy for the bus.
And
Yeah.
possibly the motion, you could get fine
crack
cracks.
it.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because the
With-
steps
yeah.
crack, they get a little wet. And
The
then
heater
it gets
there?
cold, because it's not stored on the inside building. It sits outside year round.
Do you have another door to the outside back there anywhere? Okay.
No, I don't know if they ever had one because when it was a
We
Trailerites
can all
bus,
agree with
the
that.
bathroom was where
For the most part in our
headboard is
group.
in the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if there was ever one
Oh, it's very nice.
Thank you so much for the detailed tour.
Welcome anytime.
We appreciate it. You'll have to take a tour of mine too. Drive it up. A fleet of Corvairs. And they are all unique. Looks like a Spirit of 76 sort of theme there.
I can't imagine.
Had it built.
Yeah, so this is, you said, a custom made.
Yep, it's from a metal. Let's see, fabricator.
Okay. Wow, that's
He was a
heavy.
fabricator.
My
So
God.
it's got a piano hinge
Yeah.
on the bottom there, and it's got little welds. All custom bent and made to fit in this vehicle.
I love it. Last year they had some Pop-Tarts that came out that was in the retro box.
Oh,
So you should see if you can find one to put in here. That would go perfectly. Yeah, yeah. I like the Ohio blue tip matches.
yeah.
That is great. Wow, it's got 3 bench seats in there. Yeah. Oh, that's nice that you were able to incorporate that.
Grandmother made the little pocket things that fit on the backs of the seats, so we could all put our
You're kidding.
doodads in there.
So this van has been in your family a long time then?
Father's the original owner. Yeah, he's at home today. He didn't
Oh,
We got a copy of the original title up in the front there.
and what year is it?
1963.
Okay. Explaining to me the license plate does 9S means does 9 seconds on the racetrack. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Quarter mile. Okay. Wow. That's so. This is Patrick and Sue's camper. So it's here. Patrick's wife is here. We're glad. Beautiful silver streak. Look at this. It's huge. Got a group of friends hanging out over here by a fire.
What else you got in there we don't know about?
Just say hi for the camera. Hi, thank you. We're so glad you're here. And I don't remember, what year is your camper?
77.
77. Okay. And how long have you guys had this?
We bought it in 2019, and Pat brought it home. The people that we bought it from let us leave it at their house over the winter because we didn't have anything to fill it with.
Yeah.
So he went back and got it in 2020 and brought it home.
Okay, yeah. I remember, I think the first time I remember you guys having it out was at Baylor Beach in the summer one time, wasn't it? Or did you have it all the different events? Yeah, you did. But the first time I remember it specifically was at one of our Baylor Beach campouts. And I remember him being laying down on the floor with Bailey in there. Oh, that was his cat.
His baby. He loved him so much.
Yeah, we adopted a cat last year, and I was looking forward to her cuddling me. Guess who she loves? She loves Jason. It's all about Jason. I don't exist.
He brought Bailey home for me, my birthday.
You're kidding, and it became his cat.
I have pictures of her sleeping with him in the bed in here.
My goodness. Did she groom him too? That's what Rosie does to Jason. She licks his eyeballs. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get any of that. And I feed you and I clean your litter box, but no. Yeah, well, thank you for sharing. I don't know what year it is, but I like the size of it. What I like about the Shastas are those big windows. Oh, look how I have it decorated. Oh, very sweet. Yeah, it's a very nice size. Hi! Take a look at this Shasta. Woo! Oh, it's cozy in here. It is chic, very modern, but still classic, isn't it? All of your creature comforts, a nice television. Wow. I would gladly stay in this over a hotel. I really would. But, you know, I'm biased. I'm a vintage camper fan. But yeah, look at this. Modern appliances. Modern amenities, radio, everything. But the look of classic on the outside. It's very nice.
And even with that, the Jeep is still a little bit so the last owners, when they did the inside of this thing, they kind of changed the weight distribution.
They are the proud owners of, I forget what year your Shasta Air Flight is. 64 Air Flight. Longtime members of the Trailerites. So lots of memories that we've had together and with Patrick. What's some of your favorite memories of Patrick?
I'm going to have to go with, he always greeted us with a big, great bear hug.
He did. Oh my gosh.
Loving hugs,
Yeah.
always.
And mine, every time we're just about done getting set up, because he knew better, just about done setting up, he'd ride in on his bike or just walk in and he would say, "Hey, kids."
Oh my gosh, you're
Just
making
say
you're
the
gonna
hey
make me
kids.
cry. I'm remembering this.
will.
I am.
miss
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
I will.
He's a great guy. We're gonna
Love
miss
that
him.
guy.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. But you know,
We love you too.
we do, and you know, I've been telling everybody, you know what, it's great memories, but we have many more memories for the future together.
Yes.
And this is like a camping family. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Ford truck. Oh, we got an Airstream advertisement. Siobhan is selling her Airstream, guys. So if you're interested, 1978, 31-foot Airstream, 8,500 or best offer. There's some pictures there. There's the phone number. So pause the screen if you're interested. So we have a vintage Holiday Rambler. I can't even talk. Holiday Rambler, and look at that, a new one. Oh, and look at this Ford Country Squire. Wow, and it's for sale. Beautiful. $66. It's next to an Avion. They look good together. I don't know about you guys, but if you're a child of the 70s and 80s, you probably rode around in one of these, going here, there, and everywhere. I remember going to many adventures with my friends, parents picking us up, taking us to the mall, roller skating rinks, slumber parties, road trips. Man, who would have thought these would be at a classic car show? But they are. It actually looks pretty good with that Shasta. It's almost the same color scheme. The Pontiac Parisian. Wow, and it has a rear facing seat. Oh my gosh, I remember those huge dashes. Wow. And the buttons that you had to pull up to get out of the car or lock it. I bet you it has ashtrays in it too. Yeah, it does, I think, unless that's a latch. Fearless leaders of the Trailerites. Brian, you've helped organize this event, Route 66.
Yep.
This is what, the 4th year now?
4th year now.
Yeah.
First year with bad weather, but 4th year.
Year 2 and 3, decent weather. Year 4, this is definitely record breaking with the cold temperatures, but this has been a memorable event nonetheless. And so I've been asking everybody to share just a memory about Patrick, and I've gotten some good stories. Is there anything that you'd like to share?
Well, on this trip, so to me, Patrick was always synonymous with Route 66. He spent a lot of his life actually traveling, learning about Route 66, knowing stuff. He was an encyclopedia of a lot of the things that happen out there.
Yeah.
So this was kind of like a landmark event in thinking about him.
It
and
was.
I think this is a fitting tribute, now that he's no longer with us, to honor his memory.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Yeah, I wish I could have chatted with him more about Route 66. Jason and I have been able to travel bits and pieces of it. Yeah, next year's going to be the 100th anniversary. Did you know that, of Route 66?
I did hear that.
Yeah, so I bet you they're going to be pulling out all the, all bells and whistles with it. So be a good opportunity to get out there and see if you can.
I mean, his last trip this year actually retraced portions of Route 66. Right. So
yeah, I'm glad he got to do that.
Exactly.
I think we'll always have Patrick in mind for this event forever.
Yep.
Absolutely, we sure will. And also, we've had great memories with him. We also have future memories to look forward to together as a group, don't we?
Right.
And we're so happy that Sue is keeping on. So.
She is. Yeah, she better be here with us.
I mean, as many events as we can get her
Absolutely.
To join us with this year is where it's going. And so far it seems to be, therapeutic for her. So
Absolutely.
hopefully it stays that way.
It will. Oh, well, thank you very much, guys, as always. All right. Thank you.
Good morning, Belinsky's. While we were in the camper, then he'd come over with his coffee, big mug, and then we'd say, "Oh, here, come on, sit by the fire," because we were up early.
Yeah.
Of course.
Early birds.
And we always had a fire going, crack of dawn. We was coming around, and then he'd sit in our chair and do one of these. He'd be like, "Hey guys," he'd go, "Oh," and then it would be crack. And then he'd break it, and then he'd be like, "Oh, that was pretty good." We're like, "Oh, it's okay now." And then next time, we bring another chair. And then Brian finally did buy a weight-rated chair.
Nice, that's great.
And said, "This is going to have to be the Patrick chair."
Patrick chair.
We always have to have one extra chair.
You do. So now you're prepared. Aw, that is great. What a nice memory.
Everybody, he laughed, we laughed. It was like no big deal.
Absolutely.
Funny.
Aw. I know, you a sweetheart. We've got in the camper with us.
The star Michelle over there from the Great Indoors.
Yes, and Ed.
Oh, and then there's me.
And then there's you, and there's Jason too.
Okay.
Yeah,
The other me.
Yeah, so we are staying in here nice and warm because it is maybe 50 degrees outside. I think it is frigid. So there's going to be a car show parade in about an hour and a half. So yeah, we'll just sit in here, relax, maybe go out and look at some campers. Yeah, so I'll bring you back from some more video and a couple of trucks. Oh, Mustang. I remember seeing these here before.
Chairs in the front of the car.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
How is that happening? Okay.
I know. Ed pointed out I didn't realize either that the engines are in the back.
Yeah.
And it's all of them are like this, aren't they? Yeah, I was oblivious to that. I did not know that.
I like the patriotic color.
Isn't it? It is really neat.
It's kind of funny. The gas thing is in the front.
Mm-hmm.
The engine's in the back.
The engine's in the back. I know. That's something.
Well, they probably put. I'm wondering if they have the gas tank is in the front. That's maybe kind of scary.
I
The
know
gas
it
tank
is.
in the front.
Yeah, especially when you tend to collide in the front. Yeah. Yikes. Jason, you think we're going to be able to find authentic Texas barbecue in Ohio?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. So we're standing outside of Cowboys. What is it called? Texas Barbecue and Watering Hole. This is on recommendation from someone that Ed knows. So be sure to check out The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle for their full restaurant review of this place. I'll insert a few clips. See outside of the restaurant. I am so excited. I didn't realize it was Texas barbecue. You know how much we love Texas. This is going to be tasty, I'm sure. All right, here's the menu. We have burgers, all sorts of delicious comfort food like chops, meatloaf, mac and cheese, and of course, the barbecue platters. Yeah, Ed and Michelle just got their soup as a starter, some nice chili that looks very hearty, and yeah, that's some really chunky clam chowder there. So I think that's a nice, perfect serving. Oh, look at that!
Look at that! You can put tortilla chips on there.
Yeah,
and eat
you
it
sure
that way.
can. That's really cool.
Made your own appetizer.
Here's our food. It arrived. Ed, you got the duo, smoked wings and half rack of ribs. I got the half rack ribs, pulled pork, brisket, coleslaw. Jason decided to go with two because he wanted to try the burnt ends. So I'm going to steal a bite of those. You don't mind, do you, Jason?
No, I don't. 31 years. You get used to people taking food off your plate.
Hey, I'm not that much of a food thief, but apparently I am. And then he also got ribs and smoked wings. And Michelle, what did you get? A pulled pork sandwich?
Pulled pork sandwich with tater tots and coleslaw.
Wow. I can't wait to try this. Well, and again, this is so fun. So thank you for the idea, Ed. I really appreciate it.
That it meets up to your
Oh,
standards.
I'm sure it will. The is. This is all that's left. Look at that. Empty plates. Oh, he's going to try the cornbread.
I'm going to finish.
And I always bite off more than I can chew, so I have a box to go. And Ed, it was good too, right?
Oh, it was
you
great.
emptied your plate.
10 out of 10.
Oh,
easily.
yeah. Very impressive. So, yeah. Be sure to check out Ed's video. You'll find the full review, and this is definitely a keeper. We're going to come back here for sure.
I had like, whoa.
Wow,
I would have
great.
got that over there, you know. That was scary though.
So I believe this is the Chagrin River when we're in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. They're in the process of rebuilding the bridge, so they've dammed off half of this river. I've never seen something like this before. It's interesting to see a dry riverbed.
Well, we're going to be taking the stone,
Yeah.
probably putting it on the wall,
Uh-huh.
and stacking it to give the bridge a stone look.
Yeah, that's incredible. But the falls, this is such a charming town. It's very busy. There's a lot going on today. Yeah. We just took a detour on our way back to the campground, and I told Ed I've always wanted to see Chagrin Falls, so I finally get to see it. I'm impressed so far, Ed. Thank you for showing us the town. This is really cute. And the sun actually came out today. Isn't that a cute little popcorn shop? We might get to check that out. I know. They've got some quaint shops here in town. A little bit of everything. It's like little boutiques. They have a spice and tea exchange. I've been in a couple of those in different cities. And a marvelous town square. I like the design of the town square. It kind of goes at like a triangle.
It's a town triangle.
It's a town triangle. Aw, how clever.
Oh, yeah.
Euclid Beach custard. Let's see what this looks like. All sorts of popcorn. Yeah. Triple mix. Wow, how fun. And there's the nod to Euclid Beach Park. Every flavor known to man. My goodness, almost. Popcorn balls, popcorn. There's more of that river down below. And old-fashioned candies and ice cream. That sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
We're getting some ice cream here. Here's the rest of the store. Look at this. Wooden floors. We've got coffee to go and t-shirts too. I'm trying the vanilla custard with this hand-scooped ice cream, chocolate blackout.
Popcorn.
It's pretty good. It's the last day of camping, and it's the saddest day because it means you gotta pack up, go home, and get back to real life, but that's okay. Thank you for joining me on the Ohio Cat Channel with the Trailerites Vintage Camping group at this event. It was great. It was bittersweet, but it was wonderful to get together with everybody. I wish I could have shown you a lot more of the campers. The weather really kept us huddled up inside a lot more than I would have expected. I never would have thought I'd have to break out a heater on June 1st, but I did. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful to see everybody catch up. I did have to take, we did take a detour away from the event to spend time with Ed and Michelle from the Great Indoors. Be sure to check out their channel. They have some great videos and lots of fun. We had a great launch. But yeah, we're going to be back here to this event next year, and I'm sure the weather will be nice and warm. We'll get to see a lot more vintage cars, vintage campers. I have a lot more camping trips planned this year, so I hope you'll stick around with me on my future adventures. We'll see you next time. Take care.